Hi, we're Accessrock. I'm Sajko, and we have the absolute pleasure of being here with the complete fuzzy orchestra of Truckfighters. Hi, how are you doing?
Hello.
Golden.
Good.
Very good.
Great. Who are you, and what do you do in the band?
I'm actually called Oso, and I play the bass and the vocals.
Yeah.
I am Mr. Dango and I play guitar.
I'm Little Poncho and I play drums.
Very cool names. What's the story behind them?
I don't know. I have a story. Do you have a story?
Tell.
But you had yours first, at least us.
I'm not sure if there's a good story. You have a good story.
I have a fun story. Okay, let's take it. I recorded a band called Kenneth and the Knutters. And the singer in that band, he actually has a very good artist name, which is Kenneth. And his normal name is Leif. So it's really nice. But anyway, then he once told me, like, we were in the studio and he came one day and said, why don't you have like a call-in name? I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna think of one for you. And I was thinking, yeah, right, sure. And then like 2 or 3 days later, he came in the morning and said, now I have a name for you. I'm gonna call you Nikodango. It means meatball in Japanese. And then I told my friends about it, and Dango got stuck somehow.
Great.
And when we started the band, we had like a what do you call it? Idea to have a fuzz band that played kind of stoner rock. We thought we gotta have some kind of Mexican kind of names for that, nicknames. So from the start, it was just a fun thing. Yeah. It was the band started as a
fun thing.
Like a project, like a.
But you have a fun story too about yours.
Yeah, I didn't really choose my own name. I had to choose between Poncho or Taco.
Taco would be a good one.
Well, I guess.
Maybe the next drummer will be Taco.
Yeah, you've had quite a few drummers.
Yeah, we had the catapult chair.
Yeah.
Right.
So you're next. No. It seems you had quite a busy year. You've been touring with the Kvelertak, and you released the Sherman EP and also finished the new record. So how has it all been?
It's been a lot of touring, but actually the next year will be even more.
Yeah.
When the album is out. So I think this year was kind of relaxed.
Warm up. No, I mean, I think this last year was kind of intense for us since we also finished the album. Look here, da da da. Ooh, it just came from print. Do 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 do. It's like Christmas for us here, you know. First time we see it. No, but that took lots of time and mental energy, of course, to finish that. And also all the touring at the same time. I did something like 90 shows.
Yeah.
So I think it's been kind of hectic, actually.
And the new album, are you happy with it? Universe, it's called, coming out.
Kind of.
25th. Kind of.
Yeah. No, we're really happy, of course. It's an evolution from the last record, the previous record, Mania, and it feels like you get more of everything. It's more heavy stuff, more melodic stuff, more calmer stuff. So we're really happy with the mix of songs and our songwriting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's one of the best albums that's ever existed, of course. But on the other hand, every time as a musician you finish an album, I think you're supposed to think that. Because I thought so, and the previous album as well, and the one before that too, and the first album as well. So it's always like you make so much work in a compressed time, and we've been working on this for 3 years or something, on and off, since we toured so much. So if we wouldn't think it was super good, it would be like a mental suicide.
Yeah.
So it's like the whole universe of Truckfighters in here.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. And all the touring, how do you cope with that? That many shows, and like you are also a very energetic band on stage. And I'm looking at you here, Dango, because you're one of the most energetic guitarists I think I've ever seen on stage.
Yeah.
So where do you get all that energy from?
I think it's something that you're kind of born with if you are a stage person or not a stage person. Because if you try to be in a certain way, I think you would notice like it looks fake or something. I don't know why I do it or how come I do it that way or how I can play guitar in a decent way and jump around at the same time. But I know that, I mean, it's a conscious decision to try to have some fun on the stage. And it's more fun to get the people going and you get some kind of exchange of energy between everything. And then we have with the volume on the stage and we have the songs that we really like and it just vibrates all over and you get going. You know? So.
And of course, you guys are getting kind of old, so you're doing much, sleep during the day.
Yeah,
we sleep, we eat good, we exercise, we do all that stuff.
Yeah, we're kind of boring. We don't party so much anymore, I think. Not as much as we used to, at least. No. But you?
No, we didn't party that much.
No, not really.
Back in the days either.
No, but I think even less now.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah. It's more like a work now. You decide to do it as good as you can.
Yeah, I think it also comes with the notion that we actually have a decent amount of fans who knows our songs. And then if we play it and we don't play it the way they're supposed to sound, they will actually notice. Yeah. So we need to be on top, and be in shape.
Yeah. And you've been out in the world a lot. And where do you think is the best place to play for Truckfighters?
I think it was really fun to play Australia.
Yeah.
Maybe when we have just been there once, so maybe when we go back the other time, it's not that exciting anymore. But it was really fun, and it was fun to see that we had a lot of people liking us over there. I think a few shows that was sold out, and a couple of hundreds each night.
Yeah.
So that's good. We didn't even have a distro.
No, I think it was the same like in Argentina, for example. We did one show in Buenos Aires and we had something like 700 people there. And we didn't understand anything. I mean, how? We never sold a CD and a vinyl in Argentina. Maybe someone imported it there, but it's not like anyone is marketing us there. So I think that was one of the best shows because I was so surprised at the outcome. And everybody was really like into the music and seemed to know the music and dancing around and being crazy.
Yeah, it seems you've gotten a lot of attention from abroad, but maybe not as much here in Sweden, or what do you think?
No.
I think Sweden is catching up pretty fast though, actually. I mean, we had a sold out show now in Gothenburg just a few weeks ago.
Yeah, and you're going to play here in Stockholm in February.
Yeah.
The Basestand.
February 14th.
Yeah, be there.
But in Russia it was kind of fun.
Yeah.
So when we actually met a fan who came with a CD that a Russian label had released. So our album is released there, but
we didn't know about it.
So it's kind of a black market label. So, but
you've also come up with a new video for Prophets, the new single. And I watched it. I got kind of nauseous because it's a lot of spinning elements there. What's the story behind the video?
The thing is, when we do a video, we contact someone that we know, or someone contact us, and we always say to that guy or woman or whatever that you can do whatever you like. So, some videos maybe it's not the perfect video, but they got the artistic freedom to do whatever they like.
Yeah.
So we told Jörg now, you can do a video for us if you like. He got paid, of course, but then we left everything, so we didn't have anything to do with this. But it's kind of fun because it's gets new videos every time that looks different. So.
Yeah. I mean, this time it was green screen, so when we were there, we just had the screen behind us and we were sitting in a chair for a few hours and did the shooting, and then we had no idea what was going to happen. And then we get the video and it's like everything is spinning around and it's looking...
Yeah, I mean, someone was talking about robots and all that weird stuff. I didn't really understand what was, what the concept was. So, but it was
So maybe we should get involved more, but it's also fun to see an artist that does something.
Yeah.
So
Could maybe get more crazy when you don't have anything to do with it.
yeah.
Someone else have to interpret
Yeah.
music. Cool. And he also did a documentary.
Yeah,
A
it's-
documentary.
Yeah, same guy.
And the thinking there was the same. I mean, Jörgen, Christian, it was 2 guys responsible for the documentary.
Yeah.
And they were going to interview us for another project they had. And then they saw a show and they came after like, oh guys, this was like the best show we ever seen. I think we should make a movie about you. And we're like, yeah, sure, you can do it if you like. And we didn't think that it were actually going to be a serious movie. And then some time later, we got a mail like, oh, I saw on Facebook that you that you're recording a new album now. So we have to come up and record some stuff. And then we replied by, yeah, but you have to hurry up because it's going to be finished in 2 weeks or something.
Wow.
So they like came up from Germany and they stayed 2 or 3 days in Örebro and filmed during the recording of Mania. And then they came to some more shows and did some interviews with us over Skype. And so it became a really serious project. And in the end, I think it turned out really well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And talking about Prophet video, do you have a prophecy for Truckfighters? What's going to happen in the future?
Maybe play big venues.
Maybe become the biggest band in the world. No, I don't think so seriously, but I think as long as we see some progress and things are happening in a way we want to, or at least we have fun, then I'll be happy.
And live now with the new album, how are you gonna do that? Like, what songs are you gonna use? Are you gonna use the 14 minutes long song live?
Hopefully.
Yes, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. We need to. It's fun to play those hard songs.
Yeah.
Also, but yeah, we will play that song.
Yeah, cool for the audience too.
Yeah.
I think.
Maybe.
Start text messaging.
No, I don't think so. Not with your energy. I don't think that's gonna happen. But
Oh.
In the old days, we did everything ourselves. I mean, the first albums, we had another guitar player. He did the artwork. The first EP, you did the artwork. The Fast Split, no, the Hidden Treasures, like demo collection release on vinyl. I did the artwork for it. And Mania, we had other guys doing it, and now it's also another guy. So we focus more on the music nowadays.
yeah,
Hmm.
and the recording and stuff. You do
That's-
that yourself
yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
Everything.
Cool.
Yeah.
So that you have control of.
Yes.
And then
Yes.
the
We would
art
never
stuff
let
you
go of
can-
that, of the music.
We
and
actually
production.
tried 3 different mixers, like
Mhm.
Joe Barresi mixes Queens of the Stone Age and a bunch of other big names. But in the end, it felt like we could do it maybe not better, but good in a
In our
different
own
way.
way.
In our own
Yeah.
way. We understood how we want to have it. So
Yeah, so we ended up doing it ourselves as
Yeah.
usual. We are like perfectionists when it comes to sound, and it's hard to describe for someone else what we look for, I guess.
yeah.
I think so. What do you think?
Well, I think that maybe if you guys have been doing it doing it yourselves, then you, as you said, you would know what you like aiming for, and when you feel that you can do it yourself better, I think that's the best way to do it, I think.
Mm. Could be.
Poncho has spoken.
On the 14th of February, we're gonna do a show in Stockholm on the Baserstrand, at the Baserstrand, and you can see Oso and Dango and maybe Poncho, perhaps. We'll see.
Kom på dejt på The Baserstrand 14 februari, alla hjärtans dag, spelar Truckfighters och dejtar hela publiken.
Hej hej!
Tja!
Ja, tjena!
Hallå, hej!
Truckfighters!
Truckfighters, tjena!
Sitting in the sofa.
Playing in your ear!